Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to 9 p.m. English News Edition at the Helens. A meeting of the Tyrian Public Section of the First Ordinary Section. For International Centenary, a 3-day funeral following the date of President Ibrahim Raisi. Those with the Helens and welcome to the National News. After completing the visit to the holy site of the Medina yesterday, the first group of Jewish pilgrims headed to the Mecca to begin performing Umrah. First, they went to Mecca on business on basis that took them from Medina. On their arrival yesterday in Mecca, the pilgrims were welcomed by Egyptian Hajj officially and member of the Saudi organization responsible for serving pilgrims in the holy phase. After a short race of the residents, they headed toward Holy Kaaba earlier Tuesday evening to perform the Umrah of Hajj. So after this group of 130 pilgrims, the rest of pilgrims are accepted to arrive successfully in Medina and from there to Mecca on daily journey to perform Umrah and wait for the date of Hajj to arrive the 8th of Dhul al-Hijjah when all the pilgrims of the world will move to spend the night in Mina and from there to Arafah on the main day of Hajj. The National representing held its 30th section of the first ordinary section of the Parliament for the year 2024. The President of the National Assembly, His Excellency Mr. Dalita Mohammed Dalita, led this Wednesday, May 2022. The work of the 30th section of the first ordinary section of Parliament for the year 2024 with the participation of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Mr. Abdul Karim Mohammed, Minister, and all parliamentarians. In his introductory remark, the Speaker of Parliament, His Excellency Dalita Mohammed Dalita, while declaring this plenary section opening, return to the preparatory activities and the accepted impact of this section. Considering the scope of the agenda, the parliamentarian questioned the executive on the legislative test relating to protected area and the financial account of public establishment of the numbers raised. They also questioned the executive on the ratification of the following two agreements: concessional financing for the regional digital integration project in East Africa, creation of the Pan-Africa Mutually Risk Management Institution, Africa Risk Capacity ARC, a sign of respect parliamentarian and members of the government, and a minute of silence in memory of President Ibrahim Raisi. So the president of the parliament, Dalita Mohammed Dalita, and so returned to several tests and provided additional general information. Solomon ceremony took place at the Umpili Technical and Tactical Training Center of Kem Sheikh Usman for the decoration of 4 ex-soldiers from the Harpi folkloric group. The ceremony shared by the Minister of Defense in charge of relation with Parliament, Mr. Hassan Umar Mohammed Burhan, and the Chief of the General Staff of Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Secretary Sheikh Ibrahim, was marked with pride and acknowledgement. The Harbi folkloric group, known for its frequent and authentic representation of tradition and cultural heritage, has been an unwavering pillar in the presentation of and a celebration of cultural identity within the Egyptian Army Force. Uh, in the chronological continuation of this event, the ceremony, which began with the review of the troops carried out by the Minister of Defense in charge of relation with the Parliament and Chief of the General Staff of Armed Forces, continue with a reading of Quranic verse and by the reading the same agenda delivered by the Commander of Armory Regime and Attached Service, Colonel Dahir Hassan Abdi, to whom we listen.
وينصرك الله نصرا عسيسا صدق الله العظيم. À 4 retraités militaires de... Monsieur le ministre de la...
So the moment of medal presentation was marked by the pilot appeals and expression of respect from all the participants. Each of the recipients of expressed their gratitude with emotion, reflecting their pride in serving and representing Jewish culture. The ceremony continued with family photo immortalizing this memory moment. The recipient surrounded by her dignitary, poised by postage. The image supplies not only connection of the therefore, but also unity and cohesion between the different components of Jewish society.
ina tahay awoodii lagu aarsanayay ma og tahay askariyo.
Finally, the ceremony will take place around the breakfast of a cohesion and serene atmosphere by viewing a video of recipients dating from their time as well as by intervention by current members of the Harbi folk group.
jabuuti xeebta lo odhan jiray xereda geelay ahayd xadhuunka la hadhsan jiray xoor baa laga fuuqfuuqsan jiray fashe abegton xorla
A mission led by the Minister of Equipment and Infrastructure, Mr. Hassan Mohamed Ibrahim, and the President of the Port Authority, Mr. Bakr Umar Hadi, visited the Antwerp Bridge International Port. The delegation included the Ambassador of Djibouti to Belgium and executive from Djibouti's Port and Railways. Welcomed by the Director of the Port Antwerp Bridge. The delegation was informed by the of the four of the Belgian port to begin a platform for technological innovation and also of the international recognition of Egyptian port infrastructure for their competitiveness in Africa. Egyptian authorities have expressed their desire to strengthen cooperation between the two ports due to their similarity in terms of a connection, transit, and transshipment. The visit included a tour of the port and Antwerp facility and of future cooperation, notably in the training security with the surveillance drone. The Center of Leadership and Entrepreneurship organized an open day marking an important milestone for the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Djibouti. This event aimed to welcome and encourage young entrepreneurs as part of the MCM's micro, small, and medium enterprise project initiative supported by several key partners, including the World Bank, the Djibouti Development Fund, the Guarantee Fund of the Djibouti, and CNSS. Shared by Mr. Ali Dahelo and the same project manager. This event brought together an enthusiastic crew of young talent and professional interest in entrepreneurship. The MCA project, the result of the strategic collaboration between CLE and its partners, designed to provide technical and financial support to young entrepreneurs. Participants in this open day had the opportunity to meet representatives from different partners institutions, attend practical workshops, and learn about the various resources available to help them launch and grow their business. Masterclass by Suad Hussein Mirani at the NPC Cinematography Department. Suad Hussein Mirani, a figure organized throughout Africa and for the available support for the development of the 7th African Art for 30 years and founder of the Pan-Africa Observatory of Audiovisual and Cinema OPAC, hosted a memorable masterclass this Tuesday, May 21, 2024 at the Cinematographic Department of the NPC with the theme The Financing of African Films. This masterclass offers young budding directors a valuable opportunity to better understand the mechanism of financing films, to discover the different funds available depending on the scale of the project, and to receive strategic advice based on the donor's request. And now the great treasure hunt on Musha Island innovative Musha Island an innovative initiative for young Egyptian. The State Secretary for Sport organized a meeting this morning to coordinate efforts with a view to organize the adventure game, a great treasure hunt for young people on Musha Island. This initiative, first in Djibouti, aims to promote to discovery and exploration of the island tourist and protect the sites while offering a fun and education adventure. Still continue the Egyptian Metropolitan Workshop, the fourth day of the farming of the Metropolitan Project developing process through the evaluation, coherence framework strategy, and tactic of the mode of European and socio-economic development. Officials from different public administration, stakeholders from public and private institutions gathered in group to discuss the approach and recommendations relating to the Djibouti Metropolitan Workshop. A strong delegation led by the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, A strong delegation led by the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, MENFOPE, Mohammed Abdullah Mahyoub, and composed of the Director of Vocational Training and within the Ministerial Department, the Director of the Division and Health Development of IGAD, the Intergovernmental Authority for Development, Fatih Alwan, the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany, Dr. Heike Veller, representative of the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs, and numerous senior officials from this regional organization visited Ali Sabih last Sunday, arriving at their a strong delegation were received by the Prefect of the region Abdul Malik Mohammed and Benita and the President of the Regional Council Sharmake Hassan Alale in the official launch of the prefectural residency. The prestigious H1 annual meeting of Arab financial entities opened today in the new administrative capital of Egypt, the Republic of Djibouti. Concerning about its regional involvement is represented by hearing delegation led by the governor of the central bank, Mr. Ahmed Osman Ali, at the side the parliamentary ambassador of Djibouti to Arab League and Egypt, Mr. Ahmed Ali Barre, as well as a chief of staff of the Prime Minister Yusuf Aouled and the Director General of the Guarantee Fund, among other eminent personalities. The day was marked by a series of high-profile meetings between key financial institutions in the Arab world, among them the Board of Governors of the Arab Fund for Economic and Social Development, the Board of Governors of the Arab Monetary Fund, the Governors of the Arab Bank of Economic and also in Africa, and the Council of Arab Ministries of Finance. These assemblies represent a unique platform, making it possible to address economic and financial topic both regional and global importance while evaluating the measures already implemented. And now for international scene, Iran's supreme leader on Wednesday presided over the funeral of the late president, foreign minister, and others killed in a helicopter crash. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei performed the funeral at Tehran University with a coffin of the deceased rabbi in Iran, a flag with their photo on the coffin of the late President Ibrahim Raisi was placed a plaque turban signifying that he was the direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's it for this edition. Thanks for attention. Have a wonderful evening.